Hello, Grace Sunday School families. We are here still missing seeing all of your faces at church on Sundays, but we want to share with you a message. I am Mary Karsnia, the Christian Education Chairperson and the Youth Coordinator here at Grace, and we are going to share with you today the Easter story. And I hope you all received your packets in the mail last week. If not, we have a few more coming this week, so keep your eye on the mail for some Sunday school lesson packets. Our Sunday school lesson this week is picking up where we left off. If you will remember, last week was Palm Sunday, and then we talked about what was going to be happening in Jesus' life over the next few days. Jesus having his last meal with his friends, being betrayed by his friends, the disciples, and dying on the cross a criminal, which we observe as Good Friday. And now to continue with the best part of Holy Week. Happy Easter, Grace Sunday School. He is risen. He is risen indeed. Jesus is alive, and the story of the resurrection, when he was raised from the dead, is the most important story for Christians. It is in all four Gospels of the Bible, and what we learn is that through the resurrection of Jesus, all life is transformed and made new. You and I are made new too. And now Jenny is going to share a children's message with you on the story of Easter.
Hi everyone, happy Easter. I'm happy to be here with you this morning or whenever you're watching this. Today we are going to talk about stories. And I have been watching a lot of movies lately, and I brought some of my favorites along, just pictures of the movies. We've got Toy Story and Finding Nemo and The Lion King. And all of these movies have something in common. They start out really, really happy, and then something really sad or scary happens, and then it ends with a happy ending. And that is how most Disney stories are. That's how a lot of stories are, and that's how the Easter story is. It starts out happy with Jesus coming into town, and everybody's waving their palms, and it's a big happy celebration. And then Jesus dies, and it's very, very sad, and everyone's scared and lonely. And then after 3 days, Jesus comes back and is risen from the dead, and he lives on forever, which is the happiest ending of all. And so that is what I want you to think about this Easter. And Easter's so much fun with the Easter bunny and jelly beans and eggs and ham and yummy potatoes and anything else you guys have for your chocolate. Oh yes, definitely chocolate. So all those yummy fun things. But the most important thing about Easter is that it gives us hope, because that is something that all these stories have. That's something that the Easter story is all about. And it's something that we definitely need right now, because sometimes lately we're inside a lot, we're alone, things are maybe like a little bit scary, but you can be assured that the sun will rise and it will be happy again. And until then, just enjoy your time with your family, give your moms and dads lots of hugs and kisses, and have a wonderful, wonderful Easter.
Please enjoy as I read Easter morning good news from the Children's Bible. Sunday morning, the sun peeked over the trees, and the sky was filled with pink and orange light. As soon as Mary Magdalene and her friends woke up, they remembered what had happened a few days before. Jesus had died on the cross. They wiped tears from their eyes. They missed Jesus very much, but now was time to anoint Jesus' body. The women walked quietly to the tomb that held Jesus' body. When they arrived, the ground began to shake beneath their feet. An earthquake. Mary and the other women were afraid. They held tightly to each other. Everything became still. The women slowly stepped closer to the tomb. The huge stone was gone. Someone had rolled it away. The women looked into the tomb and gasped. Jesus' body was gone. The women blinked their eyes. Who is that, they wondered. An angel dressed in dazzling white. "Don't be afraid," the angel said. "You are looking for Jesus, but he isn't here. Jesus is alive. Go and tell the disciples, Jesus is risen." Could it be true, the women wondered? Mary and her friends rushed to tell the other disciples. Suddenly, Jesus appeared. "Greetings," he said. The women reached out to touch him. "Jesus, is it you?" Mary exclaimed. Her friends jumped and clapped their hands. Jesus smiled at them. "Go and tell my disciples I am alive." The women raced down the road to share the good news. Jesus is risen. So as our lesson for today comes for a close, please join me in prayer. Fold your hands, bow your heads. Our awesome God, we are so happy and excited and filled with joy because Jesus is alive. Thank you for new life. Thank you for the miracle of the resurrection. Thank you for Jesus. Help us tell everyone the good news. Amen.